Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ebony. I am a human design reader, expert, and coach. And today we're going to be starting a new series on my channel called Simple Business Success. Now, every year around August, I get the hankering to talk about business because we are going into Q4. And I know that every year there's someone who's like, I want to start a business and I don't know where to start. Well, I'm going to help you out with that. We're going to be talking about business through the lens of human design. And what we're going to be talking about today is the different types in business. So if you are interested in getting all this information in a PDF, along with some extra questions just to help you really narrow this down, if you are interested in starting a business, how you can align it to your energy type, you're going to want to click the link in my description box and download the free Types in Business PDF. Also, if you're really interested in starting your business, getting it off on the right foot, creating a solid foundation, getting your first client or your next client or your first sale or your next sale, you might be interested in my Simple Business Academy, which I am opening for the month of August, and we are currently in early bird pricing. So if you are interested in that, is a 3-month group coaching program where we are going to dive into the simple business components that you're going to need to get your business out on the right foot. The information for that will also be in the description box. So, getting started with manifestors. Okay, so manifestors kind of get an interesting reputation when it comes to business because you're not necessarily here to finish everything that you start. You're here to bring things into the physical. You're here to start things and then kind of pass them on to other people to finish once that energy has left for you. And I get a lot of questions from manifestors about how am I supposed to have a business if I can't finish anything? Like what exactly am I supposed to do with that? And that's not really all of what you're here to do. You are here to initiate, right? You are here to inform. You are here to get things started and then kind of pass them on to other people. But there's another piece to this that I feel like people don't really talk about. And that is the ability of manifestors to inspire. What you are really here to do is inspire other people into action with your words. That is why your throat is so powerful. It's because it's connected to a motor center, and that motor center puts weight and energy behind your words. That weight and that energy is very powerful for the people who are listening to you. So if you are a manifestor and you want to start a business and you're like, how do I do that? Number one, what is it exactly that you could talk about for hours? Right? You are here to be unapologetically who you are and inspire people through that. And whatever it is that you want to do, that you want to start your business around, it needs to be something that you can speak about and that you enjoy speaking about, because your main method of inspiration, your main method of transformation is going to be through the use of your voice. Okay. Another thing about manifestors is that it's so important for you to understand your cycle, for you to know where you are in your cycle, and for you to religiously and consistently act within that cycle, wherever you are. If you are in a taking action section of your cycle, you're taking action. If you're in the reflection period of your cycle, you're reflecting. If you are in the receiving portion of your cycle, then you are receiving. Right? So understanding that manifestor cycle, understanding your ability to inspire and leaning into that and figuring out what is it that I want to say, what is it that I want to talk about, and basing your business around that completely. Okay. And then also leaning into your strategy of initiating and informing. That is also going to be very important for you as a manifestor. Okay. Now, moving on to generators. Generators, you are the builders. Okay. You are the ones with the energy. You are the ones that are going to master things, because really the way that you master something is to do it over and over and over and over again. That's why generators become masters of these systems, because they have the sustainable energy to just keep doing it and keep doing it and get that repetition in that is going to make you a master and is going to make you an expert. Okay. Now, the only thing is your building and your mastery has to be around something that you enjoy. It has to be based around something that you find satisfying, that you find fulfilling, that you find pleasurable. That is a huge caveat for generators, is that they start these businesses thinking that, oh, this is what's going to be profitable, so this is what I'm going to do. But they actually hate it. I'm not saying that it can't work. Okay, I'm not saying that it can't work. I'm saying you're not going to enjoy it. And if you're not enjoying it, you're going to get burned out. You're going to get burned out. You're going to be overworked. You may or may not be making the money that you want. It's not going to end well, right? So a huge thing for generators is that you have to enjoy what you're doing. And the more that you enjoy it, the more magnetic and the more attractive you are going to be to potential clients, to potential business partners, to potential opportunities, right? The magic in your business is going to be in the fact that doing it is innately satisfying for you. So the big thing for generators is, what do you want to do? What is that thing that excites you? What is that thing that when, you think about it or you do it, you could do it all day, every day, whether you're getting paid or not. That's the thing, right? When you are lit up about something, when you are satisfied with something, when you're fulfilled just doing something just to do it, that is how you know that you are in alignment. And that is going to be the thing that you're going to want to base your business around. Okay. So now moving on to manifesting generators. Okay. So manifesting generators are a hybrid type of manifestors and generators. You are also here to build, but you're also here to create a lot of things, right? You move a lot faster than other people, right? You move faster than the generators. You're able to work longer than the manifestors, right? And your alignment and your abundance really is going to come from your ability to find these little shortcuts. It's like you're finding loopholes in the way that you do things and the way that you create things and the way that you present things. And that is where the magic in your business is going to come from. But that also means that you need to give yourself the time and the space to play around with things, to figure out, oh, this is how they're doing it. Oh, I'm going to do it this way, right? It's a very 3-line energy. So even if you don't have a 3 in your profile, right? You're not a 1-3 or a 3-5 or a 6-3, right? You don't have a 3-line in your profile. Manifesting generators really need space to play around with things, because that's where you find those shortcuts. That's where you find those loopholes. And when you do find those shortcuts, that's when you almost bend time to your will, right? These are the manifesting generators who, they build up this business so fast, and everyone's like, how do they do that? Right? When I started my business, when I really started leaning into aligning with my energy type as a manifesting generator, I started making a full-time income in about 3 months. I think it was like 3 to 6 months that I was able to completely sustain myself just from my business. And it's because I gave myself time and space to play around and just to create everything that I wanted to create and create the things that were satisfying and light me up. I didn't box myself in. I didn't say, oh, I have to sell this one thing, or I have to master this one thing, and sell that. And book that out before I start doing anything else. No, I let myself create all of the things, sometimes all of the things at the same time. And that's when I really got into alignment. That's when I was really able to figure out, okay, this is amazing. This is how I want my business to run. This is how I want things to feel and how I want things to be for me. So with manifesting generators, it's a little bit of manifestor, a little bit of generator, but it's also a lot of patience. It's a lot of playing with things, and it's a lot of seeing, how can I make this more efficient? How can I make this just like 1% faster, right? Moving on to projectors. Okay, so projectors, you are the guides. All right, so if you think about generators and manifesting generators, they're the energy, right? They're the builders. What you're here to do is guide all of that energy, because manifesting generators and generators, they're just out here doing things, right? They're taking action. They're creating the things. They're generating all this beautiful sacral energy. But that energy is kind of going all over the place. There's not, a set path. It's not, going in an efficient manner, right? It's not focused. what you as a projector are here to do is focus that energy. You're here to guide that energy through your ability to understand and master systems. Projectors are fantastic at mastering systems. Okay. And through their mastery of different systems, they are able to guide energy in a way that is very efficient, in a way that is very focused. Okay. Now, and I should have mentioned this with manifestors, but with projectors and reflectors and projectors, reflectors, and manifestors, having a strong, dependable team is going to be really important because your energy levels are naturally lower than the other energy types because you don't have that defined sacral center. Okay. So as a projector, what's going to be really important for you to understand about yourself is what is the system that I know without a doubt I can master and I can guide other people through. Okay. So, and there's so many different systems that you as a projector can help people with. Right? There's systems for productivity. There's systems for, financial management. There's like human design is a system, right? Gene keys is a system. So if you are a projector and you find yourself being guided or being drawn to these kind of spiritual systems, that is something that you could base your business around. That is something that you can master as a projector because you see things so clearly and that you can use to guide other people to whatever outcome it is that they desire. So as a projector, it's important for you to understand what are the systems that I know like the back of my hand, and how can I start to guide people to those systems or with those systems, right? Through with whatever preposition you want to use, there. Okay. So now finally getting into reflectors. Reflectors are interesting because you're here to reflect, right? So what you're reflecting is very much going to be based on the people that you're talking to. Okay. So when you're talking about building a business as a reflector, the question that you want to ask yourself is, who am I talking to? Who do you want to talk to? What are you feeling right now that we need to be preparing for? And how can you talk to those people, right? Okay, so just for an example, because I feel like reflectors, it's easier to just give an example rather than be very esoteric with it. So if we are talking about emotional intelligence, right? And as a reflector, you can tell that the lack of emotional intelligence is going to lead to a situation that we as a society are not going to enjoy. It's going to take us to a place that we are not prepared for, that we don't like. What you're then able to do is help us prepare for what's coming because you can already see it. So if you're like, I know as an intuitive person, because all reflectors are very intuitive people, because you can literally feel and sense when something is wrong. You're literally the quality control of society. So if you can feel something is happening, this is what we need to do in order to prepare for what is coming. And that is what you base your business around. You base your business around the intuitive insights that you have that can help prepare the people you're talking to for what is coming. Right? And because you're a reflector, you can sense energetic shifts in any area. It could be health. It could be personal development. It could be politics. Oh, I'm sure the political energetic landscape is a muck right now. A mess. I know it is. Well, I don't know because I'm not a reflector and I'm also not really into politics. But for reflectors, your business is your most aligned business is going to come at the intersection of your intuitive understanding of the energetic landscape of the world and your conscious, what's the word? Not educational, but the thing that you are most knowledgeable about. So your knowledge base and the intersection of your intuitive insights, that is what you base your business around. So if you're a reflector and you're a political analyst, you base your business around your political insights, your political knowledge, and intuitively what's going on energetically when it comes to politics. If you are a healer, if you are a a coach, you're a health and fitness coach, or you're a mindset coach, whatever, and you're a reflector, your knowledge base coupled with your intuitive insights, that is what you base your business around, right? And you don't have to be a coach in order to use this. You could create courses that is weaving these two things together, right? So for reflectors, when you're building a business, it needs to be something that you have knowledge around and also that you have intuitive insights around. Okay, so this video was much longer than I anticipated it being, but hopefully that makes sense. If you would like to have this information in a PDF along with some more deepening questions to help you align more to your energy type and align your business to your energy type, click the link in my description box to download that for free. And if you are interested in joining me for 3 months and really creating a solid foundation in your business, walking away with a social media plan, a launch plan, a business plan with your exact business structure, if you're interested in working with me for 3 months, getting your business off the ground and stepping into 2025 with a simple, sustainable business, go ahead and click the link in my description to check out the Simple Business Academy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.